Welcome. In this tutorial we're going to look at how to embed audio onto web pages. First we're going to look at how to upload an audio file directly through WordPress's upload tool into the media library. And then we're going to look at an embed code that should work on basically any page that will accept HTML. So the first step is to go to your blog, and I'm going to go into the dashboard. And I'm going to create a new post, add new, and I will call this audio upload. Now the audio upload post is where you will upload the MP3 file that you are recording, where you discuss the multimedia project as per the assignment. Once you create this post, I'm not going to add any text at this point. I'm just going to click publish. And now I have a blank post that's ready to go called audio upload. Now I showed you last time that you can upload audio or video or images directly into a post by clicking on this tab right here. Once again, you can do it that way. But let's look at the alternative route. I'm going to click on media. And from here I'm going to add a new piece of media to my media library. So I click add new, and it asks me to upload my new media. Now in class, if you remember, we're going to upload our php.ini files into our WordPress, and what that's done is it's enabled me to increase my file size from I think it was 4 megabytes to 30 megabytes. Now that's large enough for me to upload this audio file that I have. I'm going to select the file, and I have sort of a placeholder audio file here. Open it, and it takes a few moments to load. You get a loading toolbar that tells you how much of your audio has loaded. It takes a moment. Once your file is finished uploading, you're given a menu to add some metadata to that audio. The title here will show up in your post when you embed it. So I'm going to call mine Skinner. Okay, I've given it some metadata. It does give you the location here of your file. When you're done adding the metadata to your MP3 file, just click Save All Changes. And you can see it's added right there. Now, if I go back to that post that I created, which I called Audio Upload, now I'm going to click on the Insert Audio, which is noted here by, what would that be, an eighth note icon. I'm going to click on it. Instead of choosing directly from my computer to select and upload my file this time, I'm going to look into my media library because it already exists in my media library. So I click on that link, and there it is. To select it, I click Show. Gives me all of the information. And what I'm interested in is this button, Insert into Post. So I click that, and what it does is it drops a link right into my post. It uses the title that I edited directly onto that MP3 file. And this link will then directly go to the audio file. So if I click Update, now it should be published. And let's take a look. There's my audio upload post, and here's the file. So if I click on this, it loads, and there it is. Now I used just a placeholder MP3 Taj Mahal track, and it will automatically start playing when I land on this page. Now what this is it signifies this is the browser's audio player. What WordPress has done here is link directly to the file itself. So when I click on the file, it plays it automatically through the browser. In the next step, I'm going to show you how to put an audio player directly into the post. But this takes care of the first part of the assignment, audio upload. And the file that you will link here once again is that MP3 file that you've recorded using the multi-track editor. Please check the other tutorial for details there. The next part of the assignment, and I'll go back to the dashboard, is to create a post. So I'll click Posts, and I'll add a new. And I'm going to call this one Audio Embed. Now, similar to last week's tutorial when we embedded images using HTML, this week we are going to embed audio using HTML. I have that code waiting for you on our WebCT page on Thursday, June the 23rd, about halfway down. Here's the piece of embed code, starting with the less than sign, ending with this greater than sign. Copy this whole piece and then bring it back over to your post. As we did last time, toggle that HTML tag here, and we'll just paste that right in. Now let's take a look at this code. The first term is embed. That means we're going to embed some sort of media. And then src equals, that's the source, and this is a link to a file that is uploaded directly onto our OLIT 525 server. Notice the URL, it's the .onlinehome.us in the directory called archive. And then here's an MP3 file. This is a Grateful Dead track from a show that I downloaded from archive.org. The next piece is volume. Volume equals 50. That's 50%. You can change that. But what that means is that when someone lands on this page, the default volume for the player is at 50%. If they want to increase it, they can directly through the player. Loop is equal to true. That means when the track reaches the end of the player, it will loop and start over again instead of stopping. If you don't want this, then you can change this to false. Controls equals console. You want to leave that alone. That puts the player into the post and makes it available. The play and pause buttons, the volume button, etc. Auto start equals false. That means it will not play automatically when you land on the page. If you want that to be true, you just change that variable to true. And then the width and the height. This is the width and the height of the audio player itself. You can change these variables, edit them, and see what effect you get. Once you have copy and pasted your embed code for the MP3 file on the server, click Publish. And let's take a look again. This time, as you see, we have an audio player, pretty standard, that is embedded directly onto the page. Got your volume control, begin, end, and this demonstrates that it's a QuickTime embed. So between these two techniques, one is to link directly to a file, and we uploaded that file directly into WordPress. All browsers on the market today have audio functionality built into them, so this technique, the audio upload through WordPress, should work. And the majority of computers out there do have QuickTime installed, so this technique, audio embed, should work as well. Now I believe if QuickTime's not installed, it will look for the default player on the machine. That might be Windows Media, etc. So if you have problems with this technique, shoot me an email, the embed technique, and we can troubleshoot it. But otherwise, this should fulfill the requirements for the assignment, the upload, the embed. The third step is to go to the assignment link itself in WebCT and just shoot me a quick note in the comments box saying that you've completed the assignment, and then hit submit. Once you hit submit, that'll enable me to go in and give you a grade for the assignment. Thanks.